Alright guys, so welcome back to some more Crusaders of the Lost Idols. Today, doing some more Littlefoot's Big Adventure, the second event, and all that stuff. So today we're going to be going through the campaign of this, as you guys have been enjoying, and everything like that. Then we're going to be doing, of course, the Crusader review, and that's really all we're going to cover for this event, okay? Again, I want to move into some of the other stuff, and now that I'm up and running again, I know some of you guys who don't follow me on Twitter, some of you guys who maybe don't watch some of my other videos, I was explaining in those videos that I had been down for about a week or so. I was swapping some components on my computers, and I couldn't record via the normal route that I would normally do. So that really kept me down for about a week and a half, roughly. If you're counting the weekend, which, you know, for me, I don't really upload on the weekend, so for me, I wasn't counting the weekend. But either way, you know, so now I'm up and running again. I'm basically regaining and regrowing my stockpile of videos, and we're going to be getting to some of that stuff. I've been looking up how to actually achieve the other Crusaders. I've been looking into, basically what I'm going to be doing is going in order. That way we can keep this kind of fairly organized. I'm going to go through World's Wake and then just go one by one down. What I might do, and let me know in the comments what you think I should do, is should I stay on World's Wake and then do like the tier 2 after I finish tier 1, and then, you know, basically keep doing it until I kind of run into some problems, or should I go tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, you know what I'm saying? So instead of doing like all tier 1 and all tier 2, we kind of go in order. I think that would be a pretty good way to do it. And again, I've already done a large majority of the ones that are just get to the level or get to the area marker, because those are easy. They're not really, you know, there's not much strategy involved in those, especially considering it's like 150, 200, sometimes 300. It's not that difficult. So with the ones to get to 600 though, I might show those, but I'd rather show some of the objective ones. So more of this is definitely on the way. I've been planning it for a long time, and now I'm finally able to get into the groove. A lot of the other stuff in my personal life has simmered down, thankfully, and that's why recently you've been seeing double uploads. And trust me, Crusaders is going to be a part of those, you know, the double uploads and everything like that. Not in the same day, but you know how like PUBG's been kind of like every day? Well, Crusaders will be like alongside PUBG or Friday the 13th or whatever else might be there, you know what I'm saying? So that's essentially the plan that I have in my mind moving forward. So cool stuff is on the horizon. I'm really excited. I appreciate you guys being patient. I really do. I know it's been kind of rocky, but again, a lot of it was out of my control in terms of, you know, my personal life, and especially with the computer thing. I just had to get that fixed before I could do anything else. So with that being said, we're going to go to an area where we can actually read this, and considering it is a 50, you know, area story, that's how the events go, we'll be starting at 201. So again, really, before we start, I really appreciate the support on the other one, the regular campaign story read. A lot of people really enjoyed that. I was surprised. I thought that was going to get a little bit more flack than it did, because it's a regular campaign. It's been out for a very long time. But a lot of you guys said even those you don't really read, so that's really great. I guess, you know, it'll give us some more stuff to do on top of all the other stuff I'm planning, so that's really cool. So here we go. Your motivation is at an all-time low. Perhaps some motivational posters will help. All right. I mean, I've never been one for posters, but you know what? Who's to knock them? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say anything bad about them. The posters do nothing. Never mind. Drink some blue cow energy. Dear God. That does not sound healthy at all. That sounds like it'll end you up in the hospital, man. You can't sit still. Must kill motivation demons. Okay, I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat, whatever you want to call your lack of motivation. I won't knock it. Oh boy, it's lunchtime, and that, for me, when I had one of my other jobs, where I actually had a designated break, lunchtime, I loved it. It was fantastic. It was only 15 minutes, but I loved it. Eat your coworkers' sandwiches. That's messed up. That's really messed up. And see, I mean, not that I would, but a lot of people don't know, if you watch the Crusaders interview, I think we mentioned it, but I'm actually a vegetarian, so not that I would eat anyone else's sandwiches, but I physically cannot, because most people bring like bologna or whatever they bring. Nothing is working. The motivation mega demon is here. Destroy it. So we're actually trying, so we're trying to destroy our motivation. We're trying to be lazy. Your coworkers are in an uproar for eating all their sandwiches, rightfully so. Fend them off. And by that, in this game, you know, since there's no, you know, clear way that we're just fending them off. It looks like we're actually just slaying them. So they're pissed about our sandwiches, and we're just taking a pencil that's been freshly sharpened in the office room and just taking them out. You need some goodwill. Try feeding your coworkers some donuts. Well, you know, I think that'd work a lot better than just completely just crossing them off the list. It's time for a vacation. Fill out a vacation request form. Alright, or we could just leave, but that's not good etiquette. The boss heard you want to take a vacation and sent his office assistants after you. He doesn't want us to go? Get them! I think he'd be a little keen on sending us on a vacation after we've taken out half the office and fed the other ones into a lazy, you know, state of, you know, non-productivity. That came out, like, extremely hard. Gross. The boss isn't happy about this at all. Time to face him head on. Trust me, I will. Even though I didn't get to see you, but I'm assuming you just look like everybody else. Just in a nicer suit. While on the road, you've run into a portal from another dimension. Kill the invading creatures. Man, this day is really spicing itself up here, man. Who knew being on vacation would be so much work? Kill more invading creatures. I'd rather kill creatures, especially if they're invading creatures. They look kind of evil too, man. I would have no gripes about taking these guys out over doing some paperwork. I mean, I'm sure you guys would agree. As long as you didn't, you know, as long as you weren't like the breadstick kid and all you had was a baguette. Look at that, a mountain equipment store. Grab some camping supplies. Camping supplies, what is that? Some sunscreen, some, like a sleeping bag and an axe. I like it. Okay, we can do a lot with that. Pretty sure you can you start a fire with sunscreen? Like, is it like an igniting thing? I don't know. I feel like I heard that somewhere, but don't even quote me on it. I don't want you guys to be like a survival situation one day and be like, guys, I know how to do this. And you just spray all your sunscreen into the fire and it doesn't do nothing. You'll need somewhere to sit at the campsite. Grab some travel chairs. Okay. Could just use some logs, you know, some logs that are like chopped at an appropriate height. What is that? Kill it, kill it, kill it. What are those? That was like a big worm or something. Yeah, they're all like mucusy too. You see like all the slime and everything? Yeah, that's definitely gross. Thankfully that's over. Wait, there's more. Kill them. More mucus monsters. Half of these guys either look like really mutated fish or just like straight boogers or something. Like that one guy with that plump little see-through, that guy right there. Dude with the plump little see-through stomach. He looks like he's carrying around a bunch of boogies. Maybe you can close the portal with some portal disruptor units. Find them. Portal disruptor units, that's convenient. That those are just in existence. We've got portals and then portal disruptor units. Find your way to the portal. Alright, doesn't sound too difficult, considering we were collecting some on the way. The portal disruptor units require DNA from the invading creatures. Ew. Well, actually, that shouldn't be hard, because we're just literally completely littering the street with their bodies, I'm assuming. Collect it. So that shouldn't be an issue. I doubt their blood is red, though, from what we've seen. It didn't work. It only angered them. They deployed their leader, destroy it. Oh, who was their leader? Was that their leader? Oh, come on. You can't be telling me you're being led by a bubblehead. I'm done. He looks like an astronaut. Sweet. Maybe that was an astronaut. Who knows, man? You know, you never know what goes on in space, guys. Well, you kind of do for the most part, but you know what I'm saying. Sweet. You found a grocery store. Collect some camping food. The cookies are not camping food, but I'm not going to complain. It's snacks, you know what I'm saying? It may not be the most nutritious thing, but when you're sitting, you know, out in the woods and there's a nice fire, aside from marshmallows, which are right there, one of the best things you could have, maybe, is some cookies or some sort of, like, sweet, some sort of chocolate, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can even roast that. Well, actually, that would probably be bad. I was going to say, you could probably roast the chocolate over the fire. Never mind, that probably wouldn't work out well. You can't camp without some tasty beverages. Collect some. I mean, you could, but you know what I'm saying? We're bringing an awful lot of snacks if we're camping. Aren't we worried about bears? The invading creatures captured an innocent shopper. Set him free. No problem. Especially for our squad, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't have the most stacked squad we usually do. For this particular one, I'm using basically a lot of boosting Crusaders for, you know, what's it called? For, like, gold and speed and whatnot. But yeah. It's not as intimidating as usual, but I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, hey, if we're looking at the people that are in here, freaking tiger, a lion, and a bear, On top of that, I mean, I know they're not helping us, but you know what? I mean, just looking at them, it's pretty intimidating. But yeah, let me really quick, guys. Did you notice? Remember how I used to have in the hundreds of trillions. I mean, I know I don't have like the most insane gold bonus right now because it's just not set for that. There's like this formation just impossible to really do that with, cause just the way it's set up. But geez, that's such a massive deduction. It's unbelievable. Freaking a long way from the golden days. His name is Roy. He has a nuclear bomb. Fight your way to the portal and toss it through. Wow, that's gonna do a lot of damage. That's really good. What movie did they do that in? Avengers? That was sick, man. A huge monstrosity came through before the portal blew up. End this. Oh, that is a huge monster. That's a double boogie. Oh no, double worm. He's like a two-headed worm. It's like Cat Dog. Anybody remember Cat Dog? God, that show was pretty cool. I don't even like really remember what it was about or most of the episodes. I just remember liking that show for some reason. Time to finally relax. Never mind. Bigfoot's thugs have come looking for Littlefoot. Find them, Bigfoot's thugs. Ew. Now they're looking for Littlefoot. They're looking for that dinosaur from Land Before Time. Oh, poor Littlefoot. How you have fallen. You used to play around with your friends in a prehistoric wasteland, and now you're being chased by Bigfoots in safari outfits. Maybe they are just hungry. Feed them some hot dogs. Yeah, that's reasonable. Hey, maybe they like hot dogs. I don't know. I feel like a Bigfoot creature would. I don't know. What you think he would eat meat? You think he'd be an herbivore or a carnivore? I don't know, man. Actually, he might be. He's a Bigfoot, I'd imagine, is a big guy. You know what I'm saying? He's got a big body attached to that big foot. So he's got to have some sort of sustenance. And I don't see berries and twigs doing that. You know what I'm saying? Not that that's the only thing you can eat in the wild, but you know, you get the gist. Maybe that was enough. Feed them hamburgers. This'll be a little bit better. Oh, maybe that wasn't enough. Okay. That just made them hungrier. Well, dear God. Maybe we should feed them some berries and whatnot. Hold your ground. Not difficult. Actually, we might want to swap out our front line. We have like a coconut man and a president. We should at least put the assassin up front. Matter of fact, we'll do that just for the aesthetic. That way the president has a little bit of protection, you know what I'm saying? Bigfoot sent his enforcer. He doesn't scare you. Well, good thing we swapped out our squad. He doesn't scare you. Well, who is the enforcer? He's just another big guy? Yeah, he's just a bigger Bigfoot. He's just a bigger Bigfoot with a tub belly. You've got this. Go fishing. Go fishing for what? What the heck? That was a weird transition. Fighting hordes of Bigfoots to now fishing. I guess we needed a break. Maybe use some bait. Go fishing again. I'm assuming I thought we were already doing that, but that's okay. Fishing up the notorious hog. Looks like one of those what are they called? Betas or whatever? Beta fish? I'm pretty sure. It looks like one. I'm assuming just at a bigger scale, which is kind of scary considering they're aggressive fish. Hog was a war hero. That fish? The other fish are revolting. Fend them off. He was a war hero from what? What war did he fight in? Hog's son, Hogger, very creative name, has come to avenge his father. Reunite them? Hog's dead. I'm pretty sure we totally just nommed on him. Where's Hog? Oh man, damn! Hog's son is a beast. Did Hog look like that? Yeah, I don't know how we caught him, man. What's this? A letter? Hogger was working with Bigfoot. Uh-oh. Question the other fish. Question them. Okay. I'm questioning the interspecies language barrier, but all right. Bigfoot headquarters is in Mount Hairball. We need a map. It sounds itchy. Mount Hairball. Gross. Special sunglasses are required to read the map. Find a pair. All right. Could be an insult, but I'm just gonna take it as it is. Bigfoot's thugs aren't happy you found their map. How did we come across their map again? Did we just pick it up on the trail? I mean, if you're not happy we found the map, maybe you should have hit it a little better. To access Mount Hairball, you must defeat the Mountain Guardian. Oh, this is so much more BA. I like how the Mountain Guardian's initial attacking force is a bunch of goats. Like he's just a big floating rock golem that's like mythical, right? He's a big mythical floating rock golem, and his introductory force is goats and eagles. Make your way up the mountain, no problem. Slaying more goats and eagles. Fantastic, man. It's beautiful up here. Take some pictures of the vistas. Wow, what are they, vultures? They look a lot cuter than vultures. Than vultures in real life. Vultures in real life, man, they're ugly, man. I mean, I'm not going to diss them because, you know, all nature is nice and everything, but, oh, man. You got a vulture staring you down. It's not as nice as a, you know, because you look at an eagle. If an eagle's looking right at you, you don't feel threatened, right? You feel like, that's a nice bird. That's a beautiful bird, right? Wow, it's really majestic and whatnot. You look at a vulture and you're like, damn, you need some freaking moisturizer or something. All that wrinkly neck and whatnot, looking at me with those eyes, and just, because you know they're trying to eat you. It has to be around here somewhere. Search for a way into Bigfoot's hideout. Okay, this is getting a bit, we seem to really be attacking Bigfoot here. I guess, well, yeah, I guess because of Littlefoot, right? Littlefoot needed some vengeance. You found the way in. Kill Bigfoot's guards, who are more goats and mini rock golems. The mini rock golems, that, I mean, wow, Bigfoot is like a celebrity around here. You know what I'm saying? It's Bigfoot. The final battle has begun. Alright, who's Bigfoot? Wow, Bigfoot was not that big. The other guy was much bigger. And he looks like a teenager, doesn't he? Looks like a really upset teenager. It's the invading creatures from the highway. What is going on? Fight on. Yeah, how are they in here? They invaded here? Wow, they got past all the goats, all the eagles, all the vultures, all the mini rock golems, and the big rock golem himself? And why was the big rock golem himself, why did he come in that wave? Why was he not behind all the, you would have thought you'd see the mini rock golems, and then the big rock golem would be the final boss, and then Bigfoot would be the guy after that. It seems like it's not in the right order. There are machines controlling Bigfoot's thugs. Oh, you got like some sort of wiring up there? Destroy them! No problem. Hey, Robo-Santa, we found your friends. Bigfoot's thugs are free from the mind control. Kill more invading creatures for fun. Wait, they weren't robots? They just had mind control? Okay. Now we're cleaning out their cave. Maybe we'll be friends with them afterwards. Bigfoot's thugs helped you shut down the portals. Oh, great. So we are friends. With violence. Destroy the portal crystals. All right. Well, I like it. We're not using the portal disruptors anymore. Bigfoot mutate, and I like how the freaking nuclear bomb didn't do anything. Bigfoot mutated into a Bigfoot creature hybrid. You feel motivated. Destroy him. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's still okay. So he is the final boss. Still, I feel like, so he just got big and green. That's gross, man. He just rolled around in some Ducalo. That's disgusting, man. Yeah, I still feel like it was a little out of order. Like maybe for level 45, the rock golem would have been the boss, and then, or maybe level 40. Was the rock golem a level 40 boss? Maybe he wasn't out of order. Never mind, because it was like Bigfoot, and then apparently mutated toxic smell like dump Bigfoot. So maybe it was in the right order. But I like it. I'm just now noticing how we ended up in like a cubicle, and then we just saved the wilderness with like Smokey the Bear and shit. I don't understand. Alright guys, well that is gonna wrap it up for us today on Crusaders. Like I said, this is just the campaign rating. We're gonna be getting to the Crusaders analysis soon. I'm gonna be grinding this a little offline, and then come back later, maybe on one of the event campaigns. Not to really talk about it, but I just might be there, or I might already be on maybe one of the other ones that I'm grinding, or starting one of the ones for the next episode in Tier 1, you know, what is it called? The Wave or something? The Wave. It's definitely not the Wave. What is it? World's Wake. Okay, so that's really likely where we'll go. Let me know which one you'd like me to start with. Of course, I may have already done it, but let me know in the comments which one you'd like me to start with. I think I might start with the rabbit one. Recently, Cameron Pabuda at Pabuda18 or Ruler of Karma are all his aliases. If you want to, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. He's in the Crusaders comments all the time. He's in the streams. He's on Twitter. He was recently telling me about like a tier 4 rabbit one that's pretty crazy. So in the theme of that, maybe we'll do the rabbit one. I don't know if I've done the tier 1 rabbit one, but if not, then we'll do tier 2 rabbit to start. Like I said, in World's Wake, we're going to try to really boss that out. And let me know in the comments again what you'd like to do. Would you like me to go tier 1, tier, and then all the way tier 1 through the whole thing, and then tier 2 through the whole thing, and kind of go in order like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, I probably won't be able to do, Maybe I'll be able to do all of tier 1 all the way through. I kind of doubt it though, like especially for some of the harder ones, some of the more aggressive ones and some of the later campaigns, because it's just a little more difficult. But who knows, maybe by the time we get through all the tier 1 there, maybe we'll have enough to maybe scrape by on the tier 1s for that. But then when it gets to tier 2, we'll definitely have to do some offline grinding. I know a lot of people wanted to see some of my free play strategies as well, which are pretty simplistic, but if you want to see them, I'll show them to you as well. So that's all in the future coming up, and I'm planning on, like I said, all this is in motion. It's finally actually happening. What I've wanted for a long time is happening, and I know some of you guys only watch this series, but if you're interested, I know I haven't really had a reaction video up in a little while. I'm working on getting to more of those. Had a little bit of a holdback with that because one of the videos in the most recent reaction video, which is actually already done but wasn't able to go live because one of the creators basically didn't allow it to post worldwide. So I have to take that part out, do a couple more reactions, basically record a whole new reaction video and just take some of those snippets, put it into that video so that can go live. And that you'll be seeing that in probably the next couple days to the next week or something like that, because I still have to finish up Batman and all this other stuff. So with that being said, we're going to jump to the giveaway now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this campaign reading, and then we're going to close this out. Alright guys, welcome back to the giveaway once again for this video. So really quick, some preliminary stuff I want to announce. As always, I read all the comments, and as a result of that, San Bans, that particular individual has decided to exclude himself from future giveaways. And that's because he doesn't play the game anymore. Now, San Bans, just so you know, if you ever want back in, I will give you your entries back, okay, because you had quite a bit of them. You had 8, okay, so remember that number. If you ever want back in, let me know. If you ever start playing the game again, I'll be more than happy to put your entries back in so you don't have to start all over, okay? But you did have 8, just so you know. So quickly, some preliminary stuff really quick before we start the video, or sorry, the giveaway rather. The way to get into the giveaway, all you got to do is enter, some sort of comment in the newest video saying, I want to enter the giveaway. You can include it with a bunch of other stuff, but make sure it's in there somewhere, okay? That's the way you get in. You can enter as many times as you want, as long as it is on the newest video. So 1 time per new video, and you can have as many entries as basically that will allow. Some people, as you can see, like Alan Wilkinson here, have a lot, and that's because they've been entering on every new video. So that is the way you actually, will get into the giveaway, and as many times as people like Alan Wilkinson. That being said, if you do win, make sure you claim the code in the comments down below. You can do that by saying what your name is and I'll know what your name is, but leave a comment down below saying which winner you were and what way you'd like your code given to you. If you want it through email, you must drop it down below. Now that does go into my spam folder, but I don't actually approve it. That way it keeps your stuff private and whatnot. So don't worry about doing it that way if you want to do it that way. My YouTube, I guess, censoring thing of no links should catch that and drop it into my spam folder, and I will send it to you and then delete it. So it'll never go live. If you want it through Twitter, you do have to DM me. My Twitter is @MrBayeasy on Twitter. And if you want it through your YouTube private message system, I will get it to you. You just have to let me know that's the way you want it done, and I'll send you a comment on YouTube, letting you know I sent it. So I think that pretty much covers everything. I don't think there's anything else really to say. If you have questions in the comments, a lot of people will answer your questions for you as well as me, but I might be a bit delayed because I have a lot of stuff going on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this kicked off. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be King of Balloons 11. Congratulations, you're going to get your 10 codes. Let me know in the comments what way you'd like them and which winner you were. So with that being said, let's get our second place winner now. All right, number 2 goes to 3, 2, 1. That was a lot of counting. Chris X10 or Chrisif X10. Congratulations. We're going to go ahead and get our third place winner now. Remember, everyone must claim them in the comments down below. You will not get your code unless you do that. That's the primary reason why a lot of people are not getting their codes, okay? So make sure you do that. Here we go. Let's get number 3. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Third place is Tobias Bruning. Congratulations. It's been a while since this person won, so congratulations. Hopefully you're still watching. Hopefully you see this video, and make sure you claim that comment down below. So let's get number 4. All right, 4th place goes to TSL Machine, congratulations, man. Really big follower of the Crusader series and other series. I really want to stress that whenever somebody who's a big follower of the channel in general wins, because honestly, I really appreciate it. I know a lot of people, you know, really visit my channel for Crusaders and everything, and that's fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm totally cool with that, but I really appreciate when people check out my other stuff, my other projects, my other videos, because I do work equally hard on all this stuff, and I just have a passion for it in the general sense. You know, I like providing that level of variety. So thank you, TSL Machine, for actually checking out a bunch of my other stuff. He's been on stuff that is not even relevant to Crusaders. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get our 5th place winner now. And again, TSL, make sure that you claim your comment down below, but I'm sure you'll do that. You comment on every video. I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. 5th place and last goes to 3, 2, 1. The last winner of today is Jesper Van Shake. I hope I pronounced that right. It's been a while since this person won too, I'm pretty sure. At least a couple videos, if not more. This person's won in the past, but they had a lot of entries, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be pretty happy with those 10 codes coming in real soon. So with that being said, congratulations to all the winners. Let's jump back to the game and close this out. Alright guys, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I really enjoy the campaign reads. I'm so glad a lot of you guys enjoy these as well, because honestly, this is one of my favorite parts about the game. I know it's kind of like maybe a background aspect a little bit, because not many people really consider it, as many of you have told me, but I still like it. I feel like these are really cool. They're creative. I like taking notice of what the developers do, you know, how intricate they get, because, you know, this does take time, you know, and a lot of people gloss over it, and it's just fun highlighting it and reading through it and seeing what they all have to offer, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, make sure you rate the video what you think it deserves, whether it's a like, dislike, it does not matter to me. I just want to know how you guys enjoyed right off the bat. The comments really help out as well. Also, I love reading your comments, especially the Crusader series. You guys really drop some great detailed comments. I know I don't always have the most to say, or I don't like respond a lot. Sometimes I do, but it's just because I don't have as much time as I used to, you know what I mean? But I read everyone's comments, I read all of it, and I love reading your comments. So if you drop a comment, be assured 100% I do read it. I actually read it live when it comes through. Like I've mentioned, I get little notifications. So trust me, I read all your comments. I love reading them, especially the Crusaders comments. You guys drop some great tips. You have some great things to say. So all that is really, really awesome. With that being said, if you did enjoy the video though, consider sharing it as well. Facebook, Twitter, friends, family, work, school, whatever it is. If you think the video deserves to be seen, I'd really appreciate it if you could do that. And speaking of that, if you want to become a Sage in Training and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe today. This has been MrBayeasy, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.